So when you think of all-time college football rivalries, you think of Ohio State versus Michigan, Navy versus Army, Alabama versus Auburn. But not a whole lot of people think about the Battle of the Fremont Cannon right here, the most expensive trophy in college sports between the UNLV football team and the Reno Wolfpack. Now, we all know when warm, moist air interacts with warm ocean water, we get a hurricane. And while Vegas is nowhere near the ocean, the Golden Knights experienced a hurricane of goals here tonight as the Carolina Hurricanes and their high-powered offense storms into T-Mobile Arena. This past Tuesday, the Aces hanged yet another banner right here inside Michelob Ultra Arena to solidify an historical season. The Rebels will take on yet another Mountain West Conference opponent, the San Diego State Aztecs, here in Allegiant Stadium. Or should I call it the Hajj Mahal? Because look, Hajj Malik Williams went off here tonight. And the road does not get easier for the Running Rebels, as tonight at the Thompson Mack Center, they take on ranked number 22 in the nation, the Utah State Aggies, who are currently also undefeated in the Mountain West, 6-0, first place. I mean, you have the Las Vegas Aces winning back-to-back championships. You have the Vegas Golden Knights winning the Stanley Cup, and they're the quickest NHL franchise to do that. Now you have this UNLV football team that's looking to be a part of that winning culture and establish that history right here at Allegiant Stadium. A fantastic season thus far for the Golden Knights, and the Golden Knights are currently the #1 team in the NHL standings. And look, I would highlight the word currently because, well, it was not super golden for the Knights here inside T-Mobile Arena. Yeah, as you guys can see right behind me, the Raiders lit the torch today. First time since week 6 as they took on the New England Patriots. Well, Halloween is not until tomorrow, but Aiden Hill decided to get spooky here tonight at T-Mobile Arena. And no, he did not wear a costume, but he might as well have been dressed as a brick wall here tonight. And with this win, the Golden Knights are now 6-1 all-time in home openers. Now tonight, they're in the Bay Area taking on an Old Pacific Division rival, the San Jose Sharks. It is good to hear from Coach Odom that the team is starting to get healthy because the Rebels have a tough stretch going forward. And it starts tomorrow night as they face off against the Wyoming Cowboys here at Allegiant Stadium. Kickoff for tomorrow's game starts at 7:45 Pacific time. Yeah, thank you guys. Joining me live in Studio G is Shane Knighty. Shane is a former NHL player who won the Stanley Cup with the Boston Bruins in the 2010 and 2011 season. Shane is currently an NHL TV analyst and has been working for the Vegas Golden Knights for 6 years. And you mentioned all these players and training camp. Who do you think is going to improve their game the most or have a breakout season?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm horrible at predictions because I like it to play out.
I spoke with Ivan Barbashev and William Carrier to see what it means to bring the Stanley Cup to Vegas for the first time.
I mean, it means a lot. You know, we did it with St. Louis to bring the first cup in St. Louis, and now it's you know, me and Pentra and a bunch of other guys did the same thing with Vegas. You know, they brought their first cup over here, and you know, it's just been a really good story so far.
It's like a process, right? We were around it this entire time. You know, lost a couple times in conference final, and lost the first year in final. So I think guys believe in it.
First and foremost, we got to talk about the culture shift. Coming from Iowa, now coming here to Las Vegas. Kind of what have you experienced so far?
Yeah, it's been amazing. Nothing but, you know, welcomeness. Everyone's been super sweet, inviting. The vets have been super, you know, helpful with any questions that I might have, and that's just the culture that they have here. You know, they're a very selfless team, and so you see that, you know, as they're playing on the court, but it's the same thing off the court. And so I'm really excited to be a part of something like that.
Got to kind of experience what it's like to score here in T-Mobile. What was that feeling like?
Yeah, that was awesome. Even for a preseason game, the crowd is super loud and into it, and it's awesome to see, and it's an unreal environment.
Hey, Coach. Armani Lingo, Dice City Sports. So far this season, what have you been super impressed with about Kate Martin, her performance?
Her mind. Her mind jumps off the pages.
And look, 2K25 announced that she is a 99 overall in their game, which means she is going to be absolutely overpowered. And so I had to ask her thoughts about that achievement. And here's what she had to say.
I'm blessed. Ronnie has done a somewhat good job of, you know, I guess the scale of how he goes. Obviously, I'm always say I'm 100, period. But
Well, if you're a UNLV football fan, this past week must have been a roller coaster of emotions for you. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, these UNLV football fans that I interviewed will tell you all about it. And once I handed them this mic, it was a therapy session out there.
You want to leave us now? We don't ever want to see you again. You go back to Holy Cross.
So my understanding is that Matthew Sluka's money was verbally confirmed to him and guaranteed. So, look, I played sports, bro. If you don't sign a paper, if you don't put the name down, you're not getting anything.
He's selfish and did not need the $100,000.
He did not. That ruins college football. Like, when did it become about the money and not about playing?
I think it's bad for football, college football. I think it's bad for all the college sports. I think the NIL isn't regulated.
I mean, the rivalry's up at UNR, probably 3 or 4 times the size of the tailgates here. So I'm just saying, you guys might have the better stadium, the better football team, but the students at UNR, they show up, they show out.
Shots fired. I didn't even get to the shots fired questions yet. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
If you were to describe Boise State in one word, what would it be?
What did you say? Grass is green, bro.
Grass is green. Yeah, grass is green. At the end of the day, grass is green, Boise. Like, come on, let's go. Be for real.
I know we're not in Boise, but how does it feel to be playing in Las Vegas at an NFL stadium in Allegiant Stadium?
I'm excited. I just got back from vacation and I found out we were coming here, so I'm like, I'm going. So I worked yesterday. We got here at midnight last night, drove all the way from Idaho.
Mitch, they're going to cut it now.
No, fire material. This is fire.
Finish it off.
Rebels! Rebels! Rebels!
All right, who are you guys cheering for?
Reno! UNLV's gonna win, but go Pack.
I almost caught that. No, you're good. That would have been epic.
That would have been cool.
The best athletes across the Vegas Valley team up and play against each other here in the Las Vegas ballpark for the 5th annual Battle for Vegas charity softball game hosted by Jack Eichel. Now look, for Vegas locals, they absolutely love this event. Sold out like every year as fans get to watch their favorite players battle it out to have those bragging rights, and all of it goes to a good cause as Battle for Vegas has raised over $850,000 in local Las Vegas charity since the charity event began in 2019. And this year's donations will go to Best Buddies. Now, Best Buddies is a nonprofit organization that supports individuals and families with Down syndrome, autism, Fragile X, Williams syndrome, and other undiagnosed disabilities, as their mission is to create opportunities for one-to-one friendships, integrated employment, leadership development, inclusive living, and family support for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. A great cause indeed. And look, even though the fans are having a great time, the players are also enjoying themselves and the joy the Vegas community brings.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, like I said, it's my 3rd year doing it, and the first year I was honestly quite shocked at the turnout we had, and every year it seems to get better. It's something I definitely circle on my calendar every summer. Yeah, it's a class. We're looking for vengeance. We're looking for to return to greatness, and that's what we're going for today.
This is home. It's I think the support from the fans here kind of drew me in a little bit more than it probably would have. So I love this city. I'll always come back.
All right, let's play ball. Now, you would think Team AJ Cole and the Raiders would have a chance of winning this game with baseball legend Jose Canseco, but Team Eichel smokes Team Cole for a final score of 30-17. But hey, at the end of the day, it's not the score that matters. It's moments like this where both organizations come together and donate for a bigger cause, as the Raiders and Golden Knights write a check of $225,000 to Best Buddies, and now have donated over $1 million worth of money to local Las Vegas charities. And of course, you cannot end a baseball game in July without some fireworks. My name is Armani Lingo, reporting for Vegas Sports Today, and we're signing off here from the Las Vegas ballpark.